Hello everyone, welcome back to Mom's Curry Pot. Today, we are bringing the flavors of a restaurant right into your kitchen with a rich and flavorful paneer bhuna masala. This dish is all about slow cooking and sautéing. With perfectly cooked paneer, crunchy veggies and a luscious gravy, this recipe is a celebration of patience and passion in cooking. Let's dive into the magic of making this exquisite dish that's sure to impress your family and guests. Heat a pan over medium heat and add 2 tablespoons of ghee. Once the ghee is hot, add 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds and 2 to 3 cardamoms. Now add 4 medium-sized onions, finely chopped, and sauté the onions, stirring occasionally until the onions turns translucent. At this stage, add 1.5 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste and mix everything well until the onions turn golden brown and the raw smell of the ginger and garlic goes away. Next, add the puree of 3 tomatoes and stir it into the onion mixture. Cook until the tomato mixture thickens and oil begins to separate. Now, it's time to add the spices. Add 1.5 tablespoons of Kashmiri chili powder, half teaspoon of spicy chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1.5 teaspoons of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper powder and 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds powder. Mix everything thoroughly. Saute the masala for around 3 to 4 minutes. Next, add 1 cup of hot water to the pan and mix well. Let the masala simmer until the oil starts to separate again. Meanwhile, beat half cup of curd until smooth and creamy. Gradually add the curd to the pan while stirring constantly to ensure it doesn't curdle. For an extra creamy texture, soak around 7 to 8 Kashmiri chilies and a handful of cashews in hot water for around 15 minutes. Blend them into a smooth paste and add it to the masala. Rinse the blender jar with 1 cup of water and pour it into the pan. Stir everything well and let it simmer for a few minutes. Next, add salt to taste and a handful of chopped coriander leaves or stems for an extra burst of flavor. Cook until the oil starts to separate once again. In a separate pan, heat 1 teaspoon of ghee and add 1 cup of onion petals and 1 cup of diced capsicum. Saute the veggies for about 2 minutes, ensuring the veggies remain crunchy, and then add them to the gravy. Using the same pan, lightly fry 200 grams of paneer cubes for about 2 minutes to give them a firmer texture. Gently fold the fried paneer into the gravy, taking care not to break them. Stir gently to coat the paneer and vegetables evenly in the masala. Finally, sprinkle 1 teaspoon of crushed kasuri methi, a little more garam masala powder and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice and mix well. If you feel the gravy is too thick, add a little water to adjust the consistency and mix well. Simmer for a couple more minutes and taste for seasoning. Add salt if needed. This recipe cannot be made with shortcuts. It's all about slow cooking to develop layers of flavors. Take your time with each step to ensure the dish turns out perfect. Now, garnish your paneer bhuna masala with fresh coriander leaves and a drizzle of fresh cream. Your rich and flavorful paneer bhuna masala is ready to enjoy. Serve it hot with naan, roti or steamed rice and make it the highlight of your meal. If you like this recipe, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe to Mom's Curry Pot for more delicious, easy to make recipes. Thank you for your support and see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.